you want a man to spend money, just tell him he's broke.
I think any self-respecting man that would be tried on would actually just walk away. So these type of tactics are only going to work on men with no self-esteem and something to prove.
Is it harsh? Yeah. Is it ethical? Probably not. But does it work? Yeah.
Only on men that have absolutely terrible taste in women.
Say something like this. Oh, well, I mean, if you can afford it, like, that's totally fine. You can just say that. Because what they're going to say is, oh, no, it's not that at all. Like, I can afford it. And you say, okay, well, then what's the issue then? And now you actually have their real issue.
That they don't want to waste their money on a passing fancy?
You can say something about, oh, I know, like, inflation in the economy is just so hard. They're going to be like, oh, no, like, I have the money for this. You'll be like, okay, well, then what's the problem?
I understand that not everyone quite understands what it's like to work for a living, but go on.
But ladies, you need to remember that men have crazy high egos, especially like the alpha men.
Well, some men actually like to invest their money in things that have value.
There's such a powerful power dynamic between a male and a female salesperson and a client.
And men that are secure in themselves and their egos won't actually put up with this type of behavior.
You didn't hear this from me because it is a little evil, but does it work and will it make you a lot of money as a woman in sales? Abso-freaking-lutely.
And for those of you that were not aware, that is called emotional manipulation.
Ничего не попутал?
Нет, не попутал. Нет.
Ты попутал? Такой! Поэтому я не забирала детей. Что ты?
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Ничего не попутал?
Нет, не попутал. Нет.
Ты попутал? Такой!
They think it's all fun and games until the man they're attacking defends themselves.
She says she only dates people with money, so she's putting herself in a position to only come in contact with those type of men.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have a name. We have a name for that. There's a popular name for that. It's called a gold digger. And you know what type of woman rich men stay the away from?
A gold digger.
A gold digger. A gold digger.
Pick
a
me.
rich man more than anything else avoids a gold digger. And the reason they do is because they want to be loved for who they are, not for their money, right? So now we just reduce the pool even more.
And notice how the woman who answered his question honestly got called the pick-me. They shame the ones who aren't as delusional as them because it makes them feel bad when another woman calls them out for their ridiculous standards or bad behavior.
Crazy brides are the best. Date one for a year and lose everything. Be a man.
I'm sitting there on the pack deck like this, and in front of me is a Smith machine with women doing squats. Guess which end is facing me?
We all know the answer, guys.
I literally, on purpose, I look away. I practice custody of the mind and custody of the eyes. I don't look at women. I don't do it. It's not something I'm interested in. I don't want my mind going down that rabbit hole. Believe me, even at my age, you can end up focusing on the wrong thing.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. You put your phone on a dumbbell rack, then get upset with people when they walk in your video trying to grab some weights? Seriously? I'm sorry. You don't own the gym, and when you're filming, you're the inconvenience, not the people that are trying to work out, which everybody tried to tell you before you conveniently turn off all your comments. Your response was, it was just a joke, and you ask, do you even look mad? Yes, you literally roll your eyes and shake your head at those people. Not to mention you agree with somebody that comments how rude those people are. If you want to film somewhere where no one's going to walk in your video and you can block all the weights with your camera, build a home gym. Train there. Until then, you need to do better.
You think you as a mother can ever raise your son into a man?
I believe I can. I have no problem if my kids are a mama's boy. That just means they love their mother.
I truly believe that a woman cannot raise a boy into a man at all. Men instill integrity, decisiveness, a purpose, and a sense of duty. When a son is growing up and he has an example of a man that he can follow and he sees the masculinity of that man, that's like his superhero. That is the goal for a son to be. I want to be just like my dad. The biggest thing is you're higher in estrogen and you're more neurotic. Means that you feel more negative emotions.
But that has nothing to do with me trying to show my son how to be a man.
That has a big thing to do with it. A woman instills her own behaviors into the kid indirectly. And she does this because kids are very observant, meaning that how you act, how you react to things, all of these characteristic traits that you embody, he's going to mimic to a degree. And we have statistics on it too. Single mother households leads to degeneracy in kids. It leads to emotional instability in children, and then that bleeds over to their teens and then when they're an adult. There's a thing when it comes to a man in a home, he is the disciplinarian, and kids naturally just listen to the father. Like if you ever been at home and you had your mom and your dad, your mom can say something to you. Daddy don't gotta say much. He look at you and you know what's up.
Why do you want to get married?
Because I now see the importance of having a male figure around my child and my life.
Where's your child's father?
Where is my child's father?
Yep.
I decided not to be with him.
You want somebody to help you raise their kid.
I'm not looking for a stepdaddy per se.
Your husband would be a stepfather to your child, yes or no?
I don't agree with that.
I don't give a if you agree with it. You're not the one that has to take the risk. You didn't come in saying, I want to come in and support a man in his dreams and desires and what he wants to build in this. You said, I see the importance of having a man around and I want to have somebody. It's all about you and what you need. But what about him? He has to step in. Your child is a liability.
That's not fair to me. He has a child as well.
It's not fair.
Why does he get a pass when he's a single father, but I...
Because you want him to marry you. That's the reality, because he's 32, got a business. He can take care of his.
She wants a man to come save her from the situation she put herself in. But unfortunately for her, most men are unwilling to put themselves in that situation.
So bro hit me and he said, hey, Mark, I need a loyalty test. I'll send you 20 before and another 20 if she even responds to you. She's from Houston and she's 25. All right, let's get into the texting. So I DM'd her. I keep it real simple. I say, just my type. She responds and says, am I? Would you believe me if I said you were mine as well? I need my 40. I'm not going to fake.
Yeah, that...
So I respond and say, the real question is, can I be yours? She said, LMAO, you smooth. I know you be saying this to all of us. But yeah, I wouldn't see why you couldn't. How old are you? I lie about my age and I tell her I'm 25 years old. And I ask her where she's from. She's already folding. Like we can tell she's folding. Like even by her responding, she's already cheating anyway. So it don't even really matter. So I'm not gonna keep stretching it on and on. She said, yeah, you young AF, but you look even older. Like is that a compliment or... You know what I mean? Whatever. She said, you young AF, but you look even older. And I'm from Houston. You should visit sometime. I'm assuming you're from KC. I said, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. And I laughed. She says, she's clueless. She don't even know what's going on, but she'll see it on TikTok eventually.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.